Alright, Wendell here with Ryan. We're out in the shop. Hey guys, we posted up a short on this rifle last night. This has a defective chamber on it. It is not machined correctly. It is quite the mess. So today we're going to be tearing this thing down. We're going to be rebarreling this. First thing we're going to do is take the OPTIC off, take the rail off the top, pull it out of stock, and then we will be out in the garage while we remove the barrel, mount a new barrel, head space it, check function, and then we're going to be reassembling it. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be a good build. We're going to be putting a match, 26-inch match Varmit contour Criterion stainless barrel on. 1 1/8 twist. Alright, so we're going to get started tearing it apart. Alright, seeing this is Ryan's rifle, it's Ryan's build, so he's going to be doing all the work on it. We're just going to watch.
As we loosen the screws.
Yep. We got to get this down to a bare receiver so we can that's probably good, using your bottom ones. We are going to be remounting it, so you don't have to take the rings all the way out. That's good. Get the back one. And you got little cross pieces in there. So you want to make sure you don't lose those. So that's probably good.
Yeah.
Pinch front and back with both hands. There you go.
Cool.
All right. Don't set it too far back.
Nope.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay. Now we got to get the rail off. I do believe that's going to be here. That's going to be that Torx. Make sure you push down, keep good pressure. We don't want to strip those. We don't want to be drilling and retapping today. Come loose?
It did.
Normally when I originally put these on, I do like to use a little bit of blue Loctite and then 20 inch-pounds. You don't want to get real carried away. So
Got a little ways to go.
yeah.
That front one.
Go. Okay. Alright. Kind of dirty underneath there, but
Just a little.
alright. Now we gotta take the rifle out of the stock. So
Step 2.
yeah, pick it up. Each way you do, pick it up, stand it up. Stand up on there. There you go.
That's the one.
Alright.
That's got some.
Should be torqued 65 foot-pounds. Did it feel like 65?
Yeah, we'll
Or
go with
actually,
that.
I'm sorry, it is 65 inch-pounds, not foot-pounds. So, you do not torque receivers.
That one doesn't want to cooperate.
It's coming loose?
No. It's
right.
not moving.
Trade you. Here. Let's see if we can't get this bad boy out of here. Just gotta have enough leverage.
Mm-hmm. Go.
Alright. Almost there. Get out of this now.
Do you need a tool for the tool?
Yeah. Just gotta be smarter than the average bear. That's all. All right, here, you finish it.
Okay.
All right. Yep. There we go. Standard BDL bottom metal. And we want to make sure we save those action screws. So we're just going to set that just like that.
Cool.
All right, now you should be able to lift the action out of the stock. Here. All right.
There you go.
So this is a stocky stock. I think it's the European counter laminate. They're a good target stock. They have a full aluminum bedding chassis built into them. So pretty stable, pretty good, pretty accurate. Problem we're running into here is we have a defective machine throat in this factory Remington. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not surprised. This rifle was bought in 2019. It was towards the end of Remington. A lot of the stuff that was coming out then was very dubious. So, yeah, we've only put about 300 rounds down it. And I don't know, I've never been able to find a load that shot well, and neither was Ryan, so
We're going to fix that.
we're going to fix that. All right, we'll be back to you when we're in the garage. Time to go put it in the barrel vise. All right, guys, we're out here in the garage. We're going to be using this barrel vise. We're going to mount the barrel in action up in here. We've got this clamped down in the vise pretty tight. These things are pretty simple. You just take the screws in the wash, or the nuts and the washers off, take the plate off. Barrel's going to go in here. And then we will be clamping this down pretty damn tight. What I've been told is Remington, they like to use Loctite, which kind of sucks. And then they, on top of the Loctite, 200 foot-pounds of torque. They're pretty beefy. So if you don't have a good clamp and a good way to hold on to that barrel, you'll have a hell of a time getting it off. So anyways, once we get it set up, we'll be back to you. Alright, so we're starting to get this set up. We've got the barrel in the vise. We still got to crank it down, but we're setting the orientation of the action right now. You know, this recoil lug is kind of on the back side. The reason for that is the top clamp to our wheeler wrench is going to go on here. And we're going to bolt the handle down. And we want to make sure that this is where we can do that and still have, you know, a good be able to torque it. So it's going to need a lot of force. So anyway, if you're ready to break it loose, we'll be back to you. Alright, we had the barrel clamped down, and Ryan's working on getting the action wrench on there now. It's a lot of fun because that thing weighs quite a few pounds, and trying to hold it while you're threading the bolts.
It was like a sledgehammer.
Yeah, like a 15-pound sledgehammer. Kind of wiggle this. Well, you may want to loosen up the other one.
Yeah, I probably will.
Get it and tighten them evenly.
Get in there.
This thing is not wanting to focus.
Okay.
Alright, let me get a picture of that. If I can. Where did it go? All right, we have got the barrel clamped down. We've got the action wrench on. We got to torque the action wrench down. And we're going to give it a go and see what it does. Stand by. All right, guys, we are ready to give this a shot. The action is the action wrench on there. This is the Caldwell, I do believe. Now it's the Wheeler Engineering. That is their action wrench. And I'm not sure what brand this barrel vise is, but it works really good. So, Ryan,
Ready?
you're going to lift it up. All right. So, hang on. You want to hand me the cheater bar? Yeah, right down there. That.
This?
Yeah.
Oh. That looks like. There. There you go.
We got to really crank this thing down. Now,
All right.
give it a go. Oh, there you go. Imagine that. You got it.
All right.
Tough son of a gun, wasn't it?
It was.
Here, put that back. All right. Oop. Cool thing is, it is broke loose. God. I just want to loosen this so we can swivel that. All right.
It does get easier to turn after a while.
Yes, and it will.
There it goes.
There you go. Now we have a Remington 700 action. If you look inside there, you can see all that white thread lock they put on there. So, all right, we're going to get set up now for the rebarrel. So it's going to take us a few minutes. We'll be back to you. All right, guys, we've swapped over. We've got the new barrel in the vise. It's not tightened down. It'll turn, but it's holding the barrel, which is the most important part. Now, setting up for this, we're doing a rimmage style. So we're going to be head spacing using a barrel nut like a Savage. Setting up for this, first thing we need to do is put the Savage barrel nut on, or the wrench on.
Would you let me look at the camera?
Here. Slide it on. Now, that was right the first time.
This way.
Yes. Just gotta line the splines up.
There we go.
Slide it past it.
Okay.
Slide it onto the, slide it on. Let it go.
All right.
Okay, now we have our precision ground recoil lug. Okay. We're going to set that up there, and then we're going to screw the action on. And then when we get to head spacing, we'll be back to you. Alright, guys, we have the action screwed onto the barrel. We have the recoil lug down here in the front. You'll notice the recoil lug is not where it's supposed to be. It's down here. The recoil lug's supposed to be up here. See if I can get this. So we're going to get this all lined up. I'll show it to you. Alright guys, headspace is correct. We've got the barrel nut wrench on there. We've got the torque wrench. And we're set for about 90 foot-pounds. And I always like to, just makes it simpler if you put the bar for the action wrench against the front of the. So go ahead, Ryan. That's it. It popped.
There it is.
So, alright. We should be good. That should have done it. We're going to double check headspace again, and it'll be time to assemble the rifle. Alright guys. We've double checked go, no go. We're headspace good. We torqued to 90 foot-pounds. Everything's lined up. We are now taking the action wrench off, then we'll pull it out of this bench vise. And then we will see you out in the shop where we're going to drop this into Magpul PRS Lite competition stock. This is going to be pretty cool.
Let's see how that stock is.
Yes, fancy stock.
I like Magpul.
Yes. All right. We'll see you soon. All right, guys. We're getting ready to assemble Ryan's rifle. We're going to be using this Pro 700 Lite short action stock. Ryan, if you would. All right. That's what it looks like in the box. So,
Comes with a spare grit if you want to change them out.
yep.
And a magazine.
Here's a rip and a 5-round AICS pattern magazine. Pretty cool. And if you're left-handed, this plate can be swapped to the left side for left-handed action. It's got lots of M-lock down both sides. And it has I like the other grip it came with. It's bigger, it feels your hand better. This one's kind of very mundane. Anyways, it's adjustable for cheek riser, length of pull. Also, you loosen the grip. It's on a frame, and there's a skill right there. You can slide this back and forth. It actually will move back and forth 3/4 of an inch, so you can get the perfect hand alignment to your trigger. So very customizable. We got this from our good friends at Magpul. They were it was pretty generous of them. We got a really good deal. All right, we're gonna start putting it together. We'll be back to you soon.
55 to 60 inch-pounds.
55 to 60 inch-pounds. Where's that at? All right, grab your torque wrench. Dial it up to 60. You have to pull down and turn. That's the Wheeler fat wrench.
To the right, right?
Well, is the scale going up?
Scale's going up.
What's it say?
Right now, 30.
You got a long ways to go.
Yep. Almost there. That's about 60.
No, that's right at 50.
Is it?
The red line.
Oh, the red line. Stand by.
You got to dial all the way to the top.
I'm a cop. I don't math well.
Much better. All right. Set your wrench down.
All right.
There's your barreled action.
Okay.
Set it in the stock.
There we go.
Well, I don't think it's seated all the way down. I think you need to push it back. Pull it up some. Okay.
How far back is this going?
All right. Put your hand around it, grab it, and pick it up. Stand it up on the butt pad.
Okay.
Hold mounted down here by the action.
Got it.
Alright. So, here.
Here.
Well, I would just put the screw on, well, either way. Alright. Okay, hang on. To do the back one, we got to get a longer extension because
It's way up here.
it's about an inch up in there,
Yep.
and that won't reach. So, hang on while I get you a longer extension. Okay, we're back. All right, go ahead and torque down your front action screw. There you go.
Yep.
All right. Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Okay. All right. Alright, the rifle action is mounted in the stock. Time to start the customization. And Rand's not real happy with the flat grip. I wouldn't either, so I just...
I don't remember, is this two pieces?
It's two sides. It's like a 1911 grip. You gotta take both sides off.
Got it. Yeah, there we go.
Alright. And here's that frame I was telling you about. You loosen that big nut right there, and you can get to this through the bottom of the grip. And this whole frame slides forward and aft. So, alright, do the other side. Alright.
Right side. And the screw holes line up perfectly.
Oh, almost like they're meant to go there.
Yeah. There we go. Took it a second.
It was just popping into place.
Yeah.
They're actually pretty tight fit.
They are.
They did not leave a lot of clearance there at all.
No.
Alright.
And now the other side.
Well, I'm going to suggest that before we put that side on, let's loosen that big screw.
Yeah.
So, I just pull it out.
Oh, you pull it out. Yeah. There.
Alright.
There's that one.
Alright. Go ahead and put your other grip on.
And number two.
You know, some of the chassis I looked at, if you wanted the thumb shelf, it was extra. Magpul, they molded it into the stock. There's your thumb shelf, and it's on both sides. Pretty cool. Alright. Will it slide back and forth?
I might need a little more of an.
Loosen it up some more.
Okay. Forward, backwards. That's all the way back here and then all the way forwards that way.
Yep. Figure out where you want it, tighten her down.
Alright.
Alright, we'll be back in a minute, guys. Alright, guys, so Ryan got the trigger housing where he wants it, and we're now putting the 20 MOA EGW base back on. So we'll be torquing these to 20 inch-pounds. And then we'll be setting the scope up on here, the same one we took off.
Just make sure they're all threaded before we torque it.
Yeah, and you kind of want to torque them in a... There you go.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Looks like they're staying put.
Alright. Alright, now we're going to be leveling the rifle using the scope rail, putting level on the barrel so we can level the action, put level on the barrel, and then we'll be setting up the optic. We'll be back here in a minute with that. Alright. So there's our rear bubble level. Not even showing up, but it's pretty well right in the middle. And there's one on the barrel. And it's level. So we pretty much got the action level. Now we're going to set the scope up. We'll need to set eye relief, and we'll show you all that once we get it set up here. We'll set up the eye relief, then we'll level it, then we'll tighten everything down. Be right back. Alright guys, we have the scope set in the rings. We got good clearance. Okay. I really love these worn rings because we've already torqued these base screws down to 20 inch-pounds, and with them at 20 inch-pounds we could still move the scope, so we'll be able to get, because now Ryan's gonna have to pick it up and he's gonna have to figure out where he wants it, forward or back, for his eye relief to be able to see through it. Once he gets his eye relief where he likes it, then we will level it and
Tighten it down.
we'll level it and we'll tighten it down. What's kind of cool is this has already been on the rifle, so it already has the scope bubble level, so that'll make leveling it a little easier. So, all right, we'll be back in a minute. All right, guys. Just the one screw up there, just to tighten it, just so it holds.
Yep.
We've got the optic leveled. We've got our barrel level. We've got the scope level. We've got our eye relief set up. That's nice and centered. And that one's nice and centered. All right, now we go to the back ring and go ahead and tighten it. Tighten it all the way down both screws. And on these, you want to go, once you do click, you want to go left and right, because it'll take a couple times, because every time you tighten one side down, the other side will go another click. Yeah. All right, now let's recheck level. Are we still level?
Yep.
There's level there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Front looks good. Back looks good. Go ahead and tighten your front ring down. All right.
Looks good.
All right. I think we're just about there.
Mm-hmm.
This rear cheek riser, I don't know if you can see it. Let me get some light. All right. There it is. There's an Allen head wrench. It's angled in there. You loosen that screw, and then this rear piece, you can go up and down with it to get the proper cheek weld height to line up with your scope. So we'll be doing that here in a minute too. So, all right, guys, we have the rifle put together, scope mounted, Stock is adjusted, cheek risers where we want it. Time to put the muzzle brake on, and here we have Ryan. Kind of dark. Look up. There you go. Hey,
is that good?
Better. Yes. He is going to use the annular cutter. We're going to turn his barrel down about. We're going to go about 3/4 of an inch. Then we're going to thread it, and then we're putting on a Ultradyne Apollo S muzzle brake. It's going to be pretty cool.
All right.
So, without further ado, go for it, Ryan.
All right.
Have fun. All right, guys. So we have pretty well wrapped this up. This is Ryan's first full custom built rifle. We built it off of that Remington 700 action. It has a 26-inch Criterion 1 1/8 twist and Varmit contour with the Ultradyne muzzle brake. Come on, I'm going to stand that up a little bit. Just sit on the floor. There you go. Ultradyne muzzle brake. So came out pretty well. Uses the AICS mags. I think it looks pretty cool. So, what do you think, Ryan?
It really wasn't that hard to do.
No. Well, you got it done in about, I don't know,
3 hours?
4 hours. So, anyway, if you got this far, please like and subscribe. And, of course, go check out the channel. Check out the t-shirt shop. In fact, I have a new design t-shirt on today. Here, turn that around. CW Guns and Gear. Of course, I'm a sniper. I shoot a 6.5 Creedmoor. And we got the CW Guns and Gear logo on the back. So, kind of a new, cool new design. So, all right. Tomorrow we will be out shooting these. And we didn't just build one. We actually built two. There's mine right there. So they are pretty much identical all the way down. These are going to be the rifles that we're going to use. We're going to try a NRL Hunter. So, well, these are going to be the NRL Hunter toys. So we will see.
We'll see.
All right. Anything else? We good?
Good.
All right. Catch everybody again. We'll actually have a range report after we shoot them tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. I'll let you know. All right. Bye-bye.